This new foldable phone will change the dynamics for Galaxy Z Fold 5, as Oppo Find N3 has all the things which we wanted from Galaxy Z Fold 5, and you should know about these things before going for either foldable phone. Most of the people who like foldable phones need a wider cover display, much wider than what Samsung offers in the Galaxy Z Fold 5 or previous Galaxy foldables, and here Oppo plays a major role. They changed the aspect ratio of cover display on Oppo Find N3. This is Oppo Find N2, a shorter foldable phone, but Find N3 looks more like a Galaxy Z Fold 5 but a better version. Let me explain. The cover display on the Find N3 is wider than the Galaxy Z Fold 5. It looks more like a normal phone with a 6.3 inches size compared to 6.2 inches on Z Fold 5. Slightly larger but wider. After changing the cover display on the Find N3, it completely changed the inner display of Find N3. Now the apps work in portrait mode instead of landscape, just like what we get on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. So every app will be stretched on inner display with a 7.8 inches size instead of 7.6 inches on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. While looking at the inner displays on both devices, obviously the bezels on Galaxy Z Fold 5 are much smaller, and even we have an under display selfie shooter, which is honestly not that good. Although Find N3 comes with the bigger bezels and also we have a punch hole camera on inner display, but Find N3 comes with the super bright display with a 2800 nits of peak brightness compared to 1750 nits on Galaxy Z Fold 5. And this is where Oppo did a great job, the crease on inner display. While you wouldn't notice it either on Galaxy Z Fold 5 if you are used to it, but Find N3 crease is near to invisible. It looks much better than the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Z Fold 5 crease looks the same as last year. Although Fold 5 uses the new technology, still the crease is visible. Now it totally depends on you. Do you guys need a smaller bezels or less visible crease? And obviously wider cover display or taller one like a Z Fold 5. The battery life and the charging speed are also the deciding factor, but before moving on to that, a subscribe to the channel will be massive. Honestly, while looking at the charging numbers on the Find N3, I wish Samsung will do the same on next generation of foldable phones or even S-series devices. Find N3 got a 67-watt fast charger, and it can charge from 0 to 100% in just 42 minutes. Massive claims compared to only 25-watt fast charger on Galaxy Z Fold 5. A complete win for Find N3. The battery size is also larger than the Galaxy Z Fold 5. 4805 mAh on the Find N3 instead of 4400 mAh on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Power efficiency comes into play if we talk about the battery life, as both devices uses the same processor, so it will not make much of a difference. So the bigger, the better, which goes to the Oppo Find N3. The cameras on both devices just makes a big difference, and Oppo did a great job of putting big numbers, where we get 48 megapixel main shooter, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 64 megapixel 3x optical zoom sensor, compared to 50 megapixel main shooter, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto sensor. Clearly, Find N3 is way ahead in numbers. Although in standard mode, both will work just fine, but ultra wide and a telephoto sensor is obviously better on a Find N3, and with the Find N3 telephoto sensor, you can zoom up to 120 times zoom. The durability is the main thing why people don't want a foldable phone, and Find N3 put out the best numbers in it. First, the number of folds. Find N3 comes with up to 1 million times fold, insane number, compared to only 200,000 folds on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Although Galaxy Z Fold 5 can last up to 400,000 folds, but Find N3 is way ahead and it can last for years to come. But Find N3 comes with only IPX4 rating for water resistance, compared to IPX8 rating, which means Fold 5 is a waterproof phone better than the Find N3. And while having X in the rating means both devices didn't support dustproofing. The performance on both devices is a no-brainer, as both uses the same processor, so we can see the same numbers. But the software features are different on Find N3, and there's a cool feature called Boundless View where you can use 3 apps at once with the open canvas. Although Galaxy Z Fold 5 comes with overclocked version of Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but it works just the same. And if you guys want to see how OnePlus Open performs against the iPhone 15 Pro Max, then you should watch this video, and I hope you guys are subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.